Goodbye, Kimbo.
Bakal kang mamatay. Enjoy ka lang kung mamatay.
Enjoy lang, friend.
Mamatay. Oh, yeah. Oh! Medyo ba kang
Yes! Ako na.
It's October again, and my most awaited tool has arrived. And now that it's finally here, I can't wait to make another awesome woodworks again. I think a floating chair is something exquisite to heighten our ideas in woodworkings. The base of the floating chair is done and it's good for drying. And while waiting for it to dry, we're gonna make the top part of the chair. We need to make the top part firmly bonded together since the load that will be carried upon will be at the top. Therefore, a dovetail joint is a good idea to do it. After several hours of scorching around the sun, both the top and the base part of the chair were completely dry. For that reason, we can install the feet at the both ends of the chair, using the mortise and tenon joint to avoid snapping at both ends. After that, we can fix and install the back of the chair. The chair is totally dried and hardened, therefore, we're good in sanding the chair. All is clean and tidy, but we need to add some more detail on the chair to look it more pleasing in the eye. And now, when installing and fixing the hook together with the chains into the chair. We unfixed the chains of the chair and then traveled along the golden field of crops, going to our abode and to try the floating chair we forged. Finally, we're here in our home, and we just made some fine adjustment into the chair, ensuring that all is well installed. Then afterwards, we can try if it works. The first trial falls through. It seems that the problem is that the feet of the chair does not holding tight, so we added some more screws and metal plate in it. The second trial gets even worse, and the chair looks even horrible than before. The plates were fine, but the miter joint with a file of biscuits is split into parts. On that account, with the hefty feelings, we've certainly settled to begin again from the moment where we started. Indeed, it was awful that it didn't go well as planned, but we're not giving up. It's a new day indeed. The sun shines up in the sky, and we traveled in the middle of the golden fields towards in our workshop to start over again. In order to be efficient, we used the woods from our previous work. For this attempt, we are going to make a lap joint instead of miter joint, and adding screws in all of the joints will add more strength. The new design looks smaller and tiny because it was cut from the woods that was used from our previous works. For that reason, we're going back in our house and attempt this if it works for the third time, and I hope so. Upon arrival, we fixed the chair by adding some metal bracket around the boards to add some more strength, and a new metal plate to hold the chain at the middle part instead of a hook. The third trial is indeed another fail. The metal plate at the center bends as I sit onto it. But it's still, even we are dismayed, we're not turning back into it, and the show must go on. What we did is that we changed the metal plate at the center with a metal bracket instead. The metal bracket we use looks like a letter L. For that reason, the force that will be exerted goes towards up and down easily at the center without bending that holds the chains. Finally, here it is, and I hope this will be the final trial that we're conducting. I let my niece to take the trial because I think I'm too heavy to sit on it, and what a relief. After those 4 attempts, finally it works, and my friend Jolo hung on it with a satisfaction in his eyes. It's getting dark, but we're not done yet. We must add the back of the chair before going back in our home.